after some weeks of really being with himself in this way, he felt stronger. And it wasn't healed, but he felt stronger. And he wanted to do the next visit with his wife. It was Thanksgiving, and she was his ally. And he also brought his camera as kind of a resource so he could stay behind his camera and have something he could do that would give him a way to engage, interact, and be there, but still take care of himself. Well, they went. The mother-in-law was still rude, wouldn't respond to questions. He was trying to bring her out some, refused to go out to dinner one night because she didn't want to be seen in public, the mixed family. He had his camera. He stayed present with himself. When he emailed me about it, he said, I was able to see her more. It didn't feel quite as personal. And she's a really frightened woman, a very controlling, frightened person, real tight heart. Next holiday, Christmas, and he increasingly was feeling more strength as he did a practice with himself that was really staying right at the edge of that place of suffering and bringing kindness and coming home as he did it. Each time he'd bring care to the place of hurt and shame. He felt like he shifted and became that caring presence. He could feel his own light. He could feel who he was beyond the spacesuit. Okay. Christmas holidays, they go. There's a gift exchange, and the mother-in-law and family, they gave him socks that didn't fit and a box of candy, and he's a health nut. He gave her gifts, and she was sitting across the room opening them, and there were two framed pictures. It was from Thanksgiving. And in one of the pictures, well, before I tell you the pictures, when she was looking at them, she started weeping. So others came around back to see what they were. Well, one was her playing with her new granddaughter, her wife's, this, this, the wife of this man, her sister brought the daughter. So there's the mother playing with her new granddaughter, and the other, she's in her husband's lap, and they're being playful. He had caught her goodness during that past holiday. He had caught her goodness. So I'm going to fast forward a bit and say that the relationship did not do an immediate thaw. There was not a kind of magic like that. But over the next few years, there was the grounds of a growing respect. He had found an inner refuge. In other words, he was in touch with who he was beyond that uh, spacesuit self, the small self. And he had seen her in a way that, and let her know that, put her more in touch with her better self, who she was a little bit beyond her spacesuit. So there was a movement towards healing connection.